And I know all about the liquidity sweep and all the conspiracy theories that all the young new retail traders have about market makers. David Green was a market maker. Just so you all know, it is the most erroneous, ridiculous little bit of conspiracy that market makers, first of all, are not allowed. In the old days, David will tell you that we used to be able to see people's stop orders, right? In the old days, there would be 10 sellers. The stock would have been sold down for 4 or 5 days. We'd be approaching a stop order, take out all the stops, and then we'd let the stock ride. That doesn't happen anymore. A market maker is being judged by his P&L. Trust me, he is trading 200 and 300 stocks on his own. He is not sitting there looking at some, and no disrespect to a young little retail trader, but he is not sitting there staring at some guy who has 1,000 shares or 50,000 shares, and he's watching their stop order. First of all, he's not allowed to sell on straight minus ticks. Then he's not allowed to buy on straight plus ticks. He's not allowed to hit stop orders out. So anybody who's out there who's blaming the market maker for that liquidity sweep bullshit, excuse my language, is wrong. I'm bottom line. I know everybody wants to come up with some conspiracy why they're losing money. I've never heard a successful trader complain about making money, but I've heard people who are not successful blame everybody but themselves.
What Peter really just said here is what most professionals think, but don't really say it out loud. The retail narrative is very much like this. Market makers can see your stops, they hunt it, they take your money, and then price reverses. That's the liquidity sweep theory. And it sounds really logical until you know how market structure works. The reality is, a market maker runs a book across hundreds of different symbols. His job is to provide liquidity, manage his spread revenue, and in some instances, hedge his exposure. Not on finding your small $100 lot on Euro USD. You're not on his radar. You're just noise. Peter also mentioned the old days, and this is worth understanding. There was a time where certain practices existed that do not exist anymore. Regulation has tightened significantly. Market makers operate under strict rules around order handling, best execution, and short sale restrictions. The idea that one person is sitting at a terminal hunting retail stops is not how modern electronic markets function. However, liquidity is real, and stop clusters are also real. Price sometimes does move into a concentrated area of orders before reversing. That's not a conspiracy. That's how price discovery works in an auction market. It's not personal, it's mechanical. You see the retail trader sees price take out their stop loss and then reverse in their direction, and they just conclude that somebody has targeted them. What actually happened is that market moved into an area of resting orders where those orders are fulfilled, and that resulting imbalance could have caused price to move the other way. Not conspiracy, basic market mechanics. On the last point that Peter made, which really matters, the people who blame the markets are the ones that have never actually solved the problem, which is their own edge, their risk management, and their execution. Accountability is the difference.
This is one thing I keep arguing about retail traders and all those type of things, because they keep using this word trading jargons. What is market makers are looking at your stop order? This shit is going worldwide, right? If Bitcoin is showing 62 in your country, let me say you are in Nigeria, is Bitcoin showing 62, price 62? In America, it's also price 62. Nothing is changing. So where is the market maker and all those trading jargons is coming from? You see some people writing liquidity sweep, other block, fair value grab, I want to see this other block mitigator. Shut the fuck up. That's not how they trade. Focus on price. Once you focus on price, you know when to react on the chart, not with trading jargons. See you on my next video where I'll keep dropping more economic news. Peace out.